Hello everyone, this is Casual Speed Painter. I don't have an intro or anything. Yes, this is my real voice. Don't you dare try to frickin' shame my voice. And I know good and well this is going to be crap since it's the first time I'm ever talking to a camera or microphone in this case. Anyway, I am so sorry about the upload schedule. It's just I have been on a terrible schedule for everything. I haven't uploaded anything this last week, and I am terribly sorry for that. So, to make it up, I am going to do a tutorial. And this tutorial will be on how to draw furries, or an anthro head in this particular case. Because, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm a furry. I'm a furry. You look at my art. If you have been watching my art, it's just furries, all around, just complete furries. Alright. In order to start, since I have Fire Alpaca, I go to the snaps, and I use the circle tool. I end up moving it to around the middle of the page. You draw a circle. I haven't mastered a frontward facing furry or anthro right now, but I do plan on doing that. I am working on a drawing that you guys will see in a speed paint, but not yet though. Alright, and then I'm just going to have them face this way. Most people just like do straight lines to signify it, but I prefer to do it rounded since heads are basically spheres with extra shapes added onto them. And what animal should I choose? I'm going to choose... You always want to lower your opacity on sketch layers. That is a must. And if you're doing this on paper, sketch it very thinly. I'm just going to do normal canine. Alright, I'm going to pull up a quick reference of... Ignore that tracer, just ignore it completely. Download... I do have a full thing of picture reference, so that helps. I'm just going to go for a new, like, made-up persona. Alright, so now, here's the reference. Oh, wait a minute, you can't see that. Stupid Fire Alpaca and Windows for doing this. No! Merge! Thank you. But now you guys can still see, like, the reference over here. So, I'm just going to do my normal thing. This is my eye line. The line on where I start the eyes. I tend to go for more of a generic anime-ish eye style, like this. Even though it's not completely like an anime art style, but it still has a hint of anime in it. But then again, all art technically does, and I won't go into that topic because that's a topic for later, and I do not feel like discussing it in this, so. The house is empty, only me, and I get to record a video without any disturbances. It doesn't matter on how good the sketch is, just as long as you get what you're trying to sketch. And you don't have to follow my art style. All you're basically doing is filling your eyes within these areas. Do not try... You can copy my art style, but it's not that accurate of an art style. I wouldn't recommend anyone to try to use my art style. Like, do you see how big these eyes are? They're so unproportionate. Alright, so now... Yes, I have learned that eyes, for most animals, it's only like 2 that end up having like the sickle eyes, like how I've been drawing them. And whoopsie, bad on me. I end up calling myself out on those mistakes. And sometimes my tablet does glitch out, but it's rare now. Before it would do it almost all the time. Just going to have the eyes look that way. And I do plan on doing tutorials as like a pretty good amount of my content. Like right now I'm planning on doing 1 tutorial per 2 weeks, like how I was uploading speed paints 1 every 2 weeks, but instead, in between of speed paints, there will be a tutorial. And I do have a speed paint ready, it's just I can't find music that isn't copyrighted because it's about Bendy and the Ink Machine, and I don't want, like, frickin' copyright strikes or any of that crap on me. And also, I don't feel like asking people if I can use their songs in a speed paint. And then, no, I end up drawing that eye pretty good. At this point, you can basically, like, copy-paste it, but I have learned from one of my favorite artists, like, speed painters, to draw the other eye even in digital art, because you can't copy-paste on paper unless you cut it out and then glue it to the other side. But now, what does that solve exactly? And I am sorry if this mic is complete crap. I am really sorry about that. It's the first video I'm recording with a mic. I ended up buying a headset for Overwatch, and I just can't get enough of Overwatch. That's mainly one of the reasons on why I'm making this video as an excuse or a cover-up of the fact I didn't upload a speed paint last week. Look at the eyes. Oh well. It's a tutorial, I don't care. This isn't going to be a real drawing. I'm not teaching you guys shading yet. Most of you guys do know how to shade though, so... Or at least I think you do. I have just now learned on how to draw fur, so that is a major plus on my side, and if none of you guys know how to draw fur, I am definitely doing a tutorial on it because there is none for fire alpaca. And it's specific brushes, like the default brushes that I always use. And I only have 1 brush that I use for fur. Oh my goodness. Them eyes. Oh. That's outside of fire alpaca. It is just a normal custom brush I accidentally made in Metabang. And now I can't make it in fire alpaca because I forgot how to make it. I'm just going to do the Neko eyebrows because honestly, why not? Alright, that plan failed. For like this circle being proportionate and everything. Get that. And let's level this out a little bit. Just Yes, I know I'm not following my own rules completely, but you understand what I'm trying to tell you guys. Hopefully. And if I'm making things more complicated, I'm extremely sorry. And I bet you in about 1 or 2 years, I'm going to look back on this and think that it is just complete cringe. But now, the thing about anthros is they all end up having like a specific muzzle type. Like a wolf, or some dogs end up having more of a rectangular prism shaped snout. So there's a base shape already. So now let's go up here. And then we just like sketch some of the base parts. Here's the nose. One of the things I still haven't mastered. Oh yeah, and most of the stuff in this video is going to be somewhat helpful. And it's most likely, don't take everything I say 100% accurate, because I just started digital art last year. Not even last year, it hasn't even been a year since I started digital art. Alright, that... most people would have had this done by now, but you know me, taking an extremely long time to sketch is one of my things. Well, actually, you don't know me because I've never done a tutorial or anything where I talk about myself. One of the main reasons why it takes so long for me to make videos is, well, speed paints, is because it takes me forever to just do a sketch. I like to get all of the anatomy right and just get things good. But I have started with like anatomy studies in my sketchbook here recently, which is good, but they look like crap where I'm brushing myself with them. And I haven't worked on any since 2 weeks ago. Alright, so now we're on the ear part. Ears are usually most likely a pyramid base, and you will never see me like draw a pyramid for ears, because I only draw what I think is good, regardless of shapes. But just for people that go by shapes a lot easier, I'm just going to make it a pyramid. And then we end up having the back part of the ear. Remember, not everything of my drawings are anatomically correct. Like this ear right here is complete crap, so is this one. They were hurried. But no. I usually like to add like a border of ears, like this. And some floof. I guess this is like four or five tutorials all in one, but not in-depth tutorials, because it's already 15 minutes in a recording, and since I'm trying to hurry up and do this while everyone is out of the house and I have free time to actually talk before people like barge into my room and stuff like that. I mean, I'm copying and pasting just because it saves time, and that did not go good. Crap, went back too far. There's a tablet glitch. Okay, can't copy paste it. I mean, I probably can, I'm just too lazy right now. No! Get out of that! Alright, now... round. Yes, you can have pointy ears, it's just... I prefer round, because I'm used to using round ears. Alright. Yeah, this head is, like, not even close to being anatomically correct. Like, not the snout or the eyes or the ears and stuff like that, it's just the